in that snack club.
BG shopping.
Nice, bro. You got my shopping going down or what?
Yeah.
This is what I got.
What is BG?
Some beef jerky, some vitamin water. I already got the Coors Light though. So
BJ for the BG.
I could have doubled up on that. Well, you can never go wrong with too much.
Desert dogs. I need to know about this tire, man. I need to know.
We're about to expose him.
Yeah. Bro, look, it says Armstrong. Desert dog. I need to know.
What's up, gang gang?
We're just curious about your desert dogs.
My Desert Dog MTs, that rhino inspired tread pattern. You know what's up?
Are all trucks on this channel?
Throwing shade?
No one's throwing shade on the desert dogs.
Don't throw shade on the Desert Dogs,
We're
bro.
admiring them, dude.
These are the Desert Dog MTs, bro. Rhino inspired tread pattern. Gang, gang.
A lot of questions. Hey, just go to 0.
5 PSI club.
Phil's over here recording videos.
4 PSI club.
His tires are at 0.
You're gonna hit the trail, he's gonna be airing up.
Hey, he's really trying to test out those, what are they, desert dogs?
I thought it's, but how's a desert dog if it's empty? It's mud dog.
Yeah,
mud dog.
Mud dog.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, he's going hard. I guess they're Armstrong, so.
We were in 5 PSI club, but he's 4 PSI club. Yeah, yeah.
I usually go that low anyways.
Talk to us about your mud dogs.
The Armstrong Desert Dog
No.
MTs.
No. They're mud dogs, bro. How you gonna have a desert?
I was gonna be a desert dog, but empty, so.
Well, you can still have a desert dog. There's still mud in the desert, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's why it's a desert, bro.
Yeah. There's still mud in the desert.
Is this where you
Look, okay, this is a Gulwing.
This is sick, dude. This is pretty sick. I
You
need
like
to get
that?
that on my cruiser. Yes, I do.
I also
like
got
that.
those LEDs in there so you can see what you're doing at night.
But I want mine with only beer, though.
Smart. That's smart. I didn't think about that. You
So
could
quick-
comfortably fit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quick access.
Quick release.
Yeah, quick access.
Nobody's
How
done
you gonna
that.
keep them cold though?
Nobody's done a Gulwing fridge.
But how would you keep it cold?
Gulwing fridge.
I know, but okay, R&D that right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. You open it up, it's a fridge. That's Gulwing.
Smart.
Yes.
How do you execute though? What do you
That's
have like plexiglass
Dometic
on the back? Oh, dometic.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
one
yeah,
word.
Gulwing
Dometic.
fridge, yeah.
Okay, got it. Smart. That's trademarked, by the
Yeah.
way.
Gulwing fridge.
Dometic, if they come up with that, they owe you and me
Yeah.
a lot of money.
Damn, you like how
Wait,
he
no,
plugged
hold on.
himself in
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick?
Hang on, back up.
What are we looking at?
Looking at my compressor.
Oh, dang, you fancy.
Damn, he sticks it in the front.
Wow.
You do that yourself?
Yeah, I did that myself.
Dang, you did that? Hey, you did that?
You didn't watch that install video?
No, I missed that.
He puts out too many videos. We can't keep up.
Damn, this guy's excited.
is this, a cop car?
It's my cockpit.
You got all the monitor systems
Okay,
here.
Brenan, we're gonna stop and we're on this bench, so just keep moving. I'll tell you when to stop.
Sweet.
Welcome to another episode of RigCheck. We're here with Brenan Greene and his epic 4Runner 5th Gen. This is a 2016 4Runner Trail Edition Premium.
Yup, MGM.
Okay. MGM, yeah, magnetic gray color. This is the same color that we use for our accents in our Land Cruiser. Just a little pitch there.
Okay.
Brenan, we love this truck. You had this truck for a while. I believe this is a 4Runner number 2 that you've built. So
Yep.
we're here to talk about all the details. Everything's been done to this truck. So we'll just jump right in. We want to know what you did. So we'll start with suspension, man. What do we got going on here?
So we got ARB BP51s. It's an ARB OME suspension. So BP51s, then Total Chaos uppers, factory lowers, a bunch of Dr. KDSS mods for obviously the KDSS sway bar links. It's pretty basic on the inside. So the BP51s are stacked with 2 shims on the top to reduce the preload on the actual coilover and to give me a little more ride height up front.
Okay, so what height is this truck set up for?
Originally like 4, but it's probably settled to like 3.5.
3.5 inches of lift, okay.
Mhm.
So Total Chaos control arms, is there a reason why you went with those? I mean, there's like so many different options, but why Total Chaos?
Uniball, just a
Uniball?
stronger upper. And we
Okay.
live in California, so I don't really have to worry about rust or
No rust, no-
anything like that. So Total Chaos uppers, and I'd like to get some Total Chaos lowers.
Lippers.
Lippers, bro. I need some lippers.
Yeah.
Some Total Chaos lowers because my bushings are pretty shot all the way around. So
Okay, how many
Need to
miles
figure
do
that
you have
out.
in this thing right now?
64.
64 of fun miles.
Yeah,
off-road
64,000.
miles. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So you've been pretty happy with the suspension so far?
For sure. No reason to upgrade it.
Okay.
It's fine. It works.
So you got a lot going on exterior, that's a lot of weight, so it's been holding up, being able to kind of roll through everything fairly well.
Yeah, I mean, it does fine. For
Okay,
sure.
good. All right, so moving on to the front, what do we have as far as armor, as far as this bumper? What's going on
C4
here?
fabrication hybrid with a ton of KC lights.
Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of lights going on.
Yeah, so we got
more than normal.
KC Amber Cyclones, KC Flex Air 1s, KC FE3s, Flex Air 3s, KC Flex Air 4s, a KC light bar, that's their OG light bar. That's been replaced with their new KC Flex bar. So that's the OG bar, and then Agency 6 winch shackle, Smitty built X20 winch, synthetic line, and some orange D-rings to match.
Okay, so what about the KCs on the top? What is that?
KC Pro 6 with a KC Pro 6 MRAC. This MRAC has been discontinued, but this thing's pretty sick. So MRAC was the original company that built this, then KC bought them, white labeled it KC, and it's designed to fit the Pro 6 light bar.
So KC roof rack, is that no longer available? Is that like a limited edition run?
Well, the KC MRAC is discontinued for the 4Runner, but the Pro 6 light bar is definitely not discontinued. And then I
Okay.
got KC C-Series scene lights with some amber Laminex. And then Agency 6 grab handles all the way around.
Okay, so moving on from the bumper, we got a set of C4 fab skids. You got a set of going all the way back?
Yep, C4 skids all the way back. So front skid, TK skid, transmission skid, gas tank skid, the rear diff skid. I think that's it.
Okay, so you're protected all around.
That's it.
Yeah. What else can you skid?
Yeah. Well, you could do lower control arms. I think that's it.
Yeah. Well, that's plenty.
And then a windshield washer skid.
But what the hell, boy?
You know, just really more or less.
Windshield
just to
washer
protect
skid.
it.
That's like a yeah.
You don't know the thing.
You're skidding on that windshield washer. Yeah.
Oh,
You got
also up front we have the Stellar built body mount relocation.
bam right here.
Yep.
All the clearance.
So this girl is a Stellar built regular. She's been in the Stellar built shop quite a few times. And yeah, thankful for that body mount relo.
Yeah.
Helps me get clearance for the 35s.
So yeah, I see you make some breathing rooms on the to make sure everything clears. So
Yep. Cut this back probably 1.5 inches and then cut my rocker caps back a little bit and then made like a custom bracket for that and then bolted that on. So it clears, have no problem there.
okay. Protection. You
sliders.
got a C4
Yep.
fab protection inside.
C4 Fab rock sliders, powder coated the same kind of gray that actually you have on the Land Cruiser. So that powder coat is the same on the front bumper and sliders, and it just happened to have matched the Descent powder coat that they do in house.
Yeah,
So
let's see
it's
this bumper.
super close. I'm very surprised that came out like that.
Yeah. So let's talk about this bumper. So I remember you got this done recently.
Yep.
This is, I believe, is the first high clearance prototype, right? Is that correct?
This
production?
is the first high clearance weld-in hitch prototype. Yeah.
Welding hitch. So the factory hitch bolts from the bottom, correct?
Yep. Yeah, the factory hitch bolts up right here and then clamps to the front like that. So it kind of sandwiches like that. So we cut out a hole in the cross member. Well, I didn't. Ben did. But cut out a hole in the cross member, threw this factory 2-inch receiver in there, welded it in, and then the bumper kind of clams shell around it, and then this bracket braces both sides of this and kind of clamps it all together. But this is welded into the cross member.
Okay, so in their fashion, the bumper is kind of like a modular setup. It's
Yep.
a 2-piece design, so you got the outer wings, you got the center connection here, and this kind of everything in the center
weld-in
just kind of
hitch.
keeps it together.
Yeah.
Okay. They're standing offering with the table and the swing and the tire mount.
So
back.
sick.
So now another thing is just one swing out. So I noticed you got a ladder going on here. Is there a reason why you didn't want to do two swing outs?
Well, I had this before, so I had this on before I had the bumper thrown on, so I just figured I'd go with one swing out. It's less weight, and I already had the ladder, so there's no sense in like adding more weight if I don't need to add more weight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this setup works, and it's a lot tighter, a lot cleaner than a lot of the bumpers in the out there. You don't see this big, huge chunk of steel just off to the side.
Yeah, dude, this bumper is sick.
Very minimal, very clean.
It's nice how it's flush with the body.
Yeah, flush with the body.
Yep, 3/16 plate steel, 1/2-inch welded recovery points, smoked out lights in the rear. And this swing out's pretty sick too. So the swing out's actually designed to be as light as possible. So you have steel right here, and then all of this is aluminum right here to save weight, and then the tire mount is steel. So it's super lightweight. You have a strut that, you know, puts pressure on it so it swings out when you're on a hillside just like this, so it doesn't just like stay lazy and come back in on you. Then you have a tapered roller bearing, and then you can grease those via the 2 Zerks right there. And just their latch is super simple, but it works super well. And then there's a UHMW pad of plastic that strikes on this stainless right here.
Yeah, what's nice is just it's an easy maneuver to get it open and close. You don't have to do much, just push it in. That's
Yeah,
it.
dude, this bumper is so rad.
Yeah, nice. And you have just some wiring for the license plate. Okay.
Yep.
I gotcha. All right. Okay, so moving on with the KC lighting, I see you got some scene lights going on in the back.
Yep, chase lights.
Chase lights. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
chase lights.
that's cool. So rather than just mount it on top, you just decided to do it on the ladder.
Yep.
Okay. And what are these? Are these branded? Are these KC lights or what are these?
No, those are Descent's in-house lights. So we just put a piece of smoked film over that, but those are actually the same lights that you have on your Descent bumper.
Okay.
The stop, turn, reverse.
Nice. So everything's kind of smoked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are 100% smoked
We're
out.
100% smoked out here, so it's smoke tails.
Smoke tails.
Smoke bumper
Smoke
lights.
everything.
Yeah, smoke everything. So
Tint it out.
all right, so making our way. Brennan, what's going on here? Where's your window?
Those are the Velox off-road Gulwings.
Okay, what's in there?
Got all kinds of stuff in here. So
Okay.
I got a tire deflator with 2 extra packs of these little stem deflators right there, just in case, you know, the homies on the trail
So
need
very
something to air down with.
Very thorough Rick check. Let's see
Yes.
what's inside.
You want to open up your first aid kit?
Yeah.
We got a patch, we got a first
Yeah.
aid kit, we got fire extinguisher, we got a light. Actually, Arthur needed a screwdriver, and that's what I carry right here.
Oh
With-
man, you got the teepee on
with
deck.
some- with some
Okay.
teepee right
Hey,
there,
man,
too.
That's one thing you gotta keep in hand, man.
That's
you never
actually
know.
the 3rd toilet paper spot I have in this truck.
Oh,
stay
so
fresh.
yeah,
we
we
stay real fresh.
Yeah.
And I got baby wipes out here to clean it up a little more too. So
Okay,
we
all right.
good.
Very
We stay-
clean.
We stay we stay real fresh, bro.
Clean, very
Yeah,
clean.
yeah.
All right, we got some fire.
We just got from fire.
We got an Element fire extinguisher. These are cool. These are the ones you can just easy grab, pop the cap, and just
Boom.
put
Put
shit
it out.
So when you're smoked out, you can just put
When
it
you're smoked out, you can just put it out.
All right. Okay, so I got a question for you, BG.
Yeah, what do you got?
All right, so before we finish up, what are these right here? What's
Alpha
going-
Rex.
Alpha Rex. Okay.
Those are the Lux.
Alpha Rex Lux smoked out version.
Smoked out,
These
bro.
are this is like top of the line one, right? This
Top
what
of
are they
the
called?
line.
With
The Deluxe.
deluxe.
Or those are the Alpha Blacks. Those are the Alpha Blacks.
Okay.
My bad.
Alpha
They have
Black.
like 4 different versions.
They look great. They make
Those are the Alpha Blacks.
it's already a modern looking truck, but this LED line, I mean, this thing looks just killer.
Look at that sequential right there.
Yeah.
Gang, gang. Whoa, bro. Startup sequence on point.
Okay. I believe KC is the only company that does this, like a triangle. Triangle light, scene light, pod light. I mean, you got scene lights and a
You got flood.
Floods
and spot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty unique for them to do that. So, anyways, the question I have for you, Brenan.
What do you got?
So we got a set of RWs.
Yep.
R
W.
7?
Sevens.
R7s, yeah.
Yep.
I love these wheels. They look so good. Any Toyota, almost any vehicle. We got the same set of wheels, almost the same set of wheels.
You got 6s.
We got the 6s. These are the 7s. So
Those
this
are
is
the
like
7s.
the newer version. Behind that, I see a also darkened, smoked out set of power brakes.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, you put those things to use.
I do.
It's a heavy truck. All the armor, you definitely have to have this thing come to a stop. So how do you like those?
They're so nice, dude. You don't realize how shitty the OEM brakes are until you go to a big brake kit when you have this much weight. So it's a 6-piston big brake kit. The caliper's an anodized red machined billet aluminum 6-piston big brake kit.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, these are the best. I like these. I mean,
With the bigger rotor, it's just, dude, it's money.
Yeah, they stop really well. We have a set of these in our shop, Tacoma, and honestly, when I drive that thing, it's like a race car. It stops, it bites.
They're amazing.
Yeah. This might be the first one for RigCheck, so tell me more about these Desert Dog Armstrong MTs.
Yeah, so Armstrong's actually a really OG company. They have heritage that dates back to like the 1920s. To the off-road scene that most of us don't know about. So when I got the opportunity to talk about the Desert Dog MTs, I was honored. You know, so these are the Desert Dog MTs from Armstrong, a 1920s company. This is off-road heritage right here.
So they've been overlanding, deflating, running all the sliders back in 1920. Yeah, that's pretty neat of them.
They wheeled real tough back then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shoot, dude, Desert Dog. Okay. No, they
With
look great. They look good on the truck. You know, I saw it just going through the trail. They bite, they hook up.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Look at that sidewall.
Where are they made?
You
in
know,
the desert.
Probably somewhere, man. I don't know.
desert.
I don't know where they're made.
Hey, we didn't cover what's behind your Gulwing in the back.
Inside the back Gulwing.
Yeah.
So I got some photo gear back here.
Oh, shoot, of course.
So I got a little surprise tripod. I got some lens covers. I got another little surprise tripod right here. So when I go out on like my little photo adventures, I could just quick access, grab myself a little tripod, hook up, shoot, throw it back in, and go.
So as far as taking pictures, so Brenan does run one of my favorite websites, Trail4R, where it's everything on the 5th gen or anything 4Runner.
5th gen 4Runner.
5th gen 4Runner.
Yeah, just 5th gen.
Okay, so you guys cover everything, all the details, all the mods, anything you can think of is covered on that site.
Yeah, so everything that you see on this truck has been covered in a step-by-step blog post format. Whether that's an install or how-to or whatever, it's all completely dialed on trail4runner.com.
We got a visitor creeping in. We got two
Yo.
Yeah.
Got a visitor right there.
Got a visit.
This bad boy.
Yeah, it's a Tacoma. Tacoma always come ruin the party, man. They just show up and just rage the place.
You got those Desert Dog MTs on there too? Yeah. And then we got the Alpha Blacks on the back too.
Okay. Yeah, so I remember the very first 4Runner that was built, the white one. So I'm sure that was you learned a lot with that truck, and then this is your second one that you're building, correct?
You learn a lot what to do and what not to do. You learn what OEM parts to stay with, what aftermarket parts to go with. So on my first build, like I put aftermarket brakes on that I thought were gonna be cool, then warped the rotors, seized the calipers and the pads. So I'll never go back to like, although they're okay, you wanna go to like a power brake.
Power brake.
Power brake.
Kind of shady over here, huh?
Yes, yeah, it's getting dark. Throw some shade out here.
Well, you want to cut that?
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, you should maybe cut that.
We can just do like a little thing, boop, you know. Yeah.
You just learn what to do and what not to do after
But to find out, where do they go?
trail4runner.com.
Yeah. Now, so you built the first one. The name was what was the name of the first one?
I'd never had a name. A lot of
Never
people
had a-
called it Big Becky. No,
Big
oh,
Booty Becky?
dude, what did people call it? I don't know. She didn't have a name. She was kind of nameless.
Nameless. Okay. This is Jade.
This
right?
is Jade.
Jaded, you know, staying jaded here. So this is Jade.
Well,
and
she's got a story because when we bought a Porsche Macan, we bought the Porsche Macan and then found a Jade necklace in the back seat. I bought this on Jade Court. The person that did the loan on Jade, her name was Jade.
Oh, wow.
So it was just like Jade,
The universe
Jade,
is telling
Jade,
you.
Jade. And I was like,
Universality.
dude, the name has to be Jade.
Of course, no, it's a great name, and it makes sense.
She kind of has that dark Jade-ish look.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
that makes sense.
And now, so this is the second one, and we're also building a third one, correct? The third one's with the portals. That's the one you guys should check out the other video on our portal build.
Yep.
Epic white 5th gen 2023 build on that. So, is this truck done? Is this truck finished?
I mean, I don't think they're ever technically done, but she's about as close to done is going to be.
Okay. All right. Well, it's looking great. We're having a great time here on the late fall trail run here in Northern California. So we're going to continue our way and see what we got going on the inside. Let's hit the trail.
Sam, watch out. There goes that detail.
Chef Double D, what do we got going on here?
We got stir fry, mountain stir fry right here.
Look at that, baby.
Yes, sir.
With a view, doesn't get better.
Just finished up some lunch, some stir fry. We got the views in front of us. We got some friends hanging out with us by the fire. Let's see what's going on inside this 4Runner, Brennan. You got a whole lot of action going on inside this truck. So
Yeah, it's a big setup.
yeah, you're ready for anything, man.
Ready for all the
You're
adventures,
prepared.
bro.
Okay, so tell me about your platform. Tell me about your storage setup.
So we got the Goose Gear offset drawer system. We got the 30% on the left.
30%, okay. That's a split. So
Yep, 30, 70. And then we
Okay.
got the 70 on this side. You
you
just want
can-
me to give you a breakdown on what I carry?
yeah, let's see what you got.
All right, so on the 30, we have 2 tool rolls, first aid kit, spare brake fluid, cam straps from Roller Cam. They got these dope roller buckles as well. We got the Beretta 9mm, a blanket in case you get cold or need to lay on the ground, repair
you
some
gotta have that
shit.
thing on you. You gotta have it on you.
You got the recovery wheel. You got some more recovery parts, winch remote, perfect bungees, Leatherman knives, utility knives. That's pretty much it. And then the drawers were also covered in carpet. So I covered them in carpet. These drawers actually come bare. And I wanted some carpet in there, so I laid all this carpet down.
Bare, just like this side here. So
Bare, yeah, bare wood is how they come. So
Okay.
I put some carpet in there, laid the carpet down all the way around with some liquid nails Fuse It Max to adhere everything.
and then got some plastic trim and then covered up the sides with
You
the
ever
plastic
got sponsored by Liquid Nails? I remember that was.
trim. I never got sponsored by
didn't
them.
it?
Liquid Nails. If you're listening, I love your brand. Love it. I would do so much work for you.
Hey, get that man a sponsorship. Give him a box
Come
of Liquid
on,
Nails.
guys. I rep the gang. I'm loyal to the core. Liquid Nails or Liquid Nails Fuse It Max or the non-max version. I'll rep anything. I'll do it all, man. Liquid Nails. Call me at Trail4R.
Yeah.
BG at Trail4R.
Would you have it on
Get
you
at
on
me.
here with you?
I think I might have a tube in here somewhere.
Well,
Yeah.
This is the deciding factor right here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll get it. Photoshop it in later if I don't have it. I think I do have a roll in here somewhere, though.
Call now.
What are these right here?
These are just drawer separators that I got from neat.com.
That's cool. I've never seen that.
organizedneat.com or something. So
Those are cool.
there's a spring tensioner in the backside. And so like they
Dude.
would work on any width drawer. So you could put it in the 30 if you wanted to.
And they weigh nothing.
Super light.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're pretty cool. There is no like drawer divider that you can get for a Goose Gear drawer system. So you can kind of configure it however you want. And
Yeah.
then I got a bunch of propane tanks in there. I love beef jerky, so a bunch of like hidden beef jerky packets just in case I'm on the edge of death and I need food at the last minute. I got beef jerky literally everywhere. A lot of other stuff. Paper towels, toilet paper, microfibers,
hold on.
12-volt pump.
I don't see any spare parts.
Yeah, I got spare tie rods. I got
Oh, okay.
I got
okay.
spare tie rods. I got outer joints. I got a full spare tie rod and a boot right here. So boot.
Spare diff.
Yep. Tie rods.
Okay. Yeah.
Tie rods. So some spare parts right there just in case.
Yeah, that's
Shop
that's
towels.
what breaks. Yeah, that's what you got to watch out. That steering and the two
Maps in case you're lost and your phone doesn't have service. Dude wipes because no dude ever want to smell.
Yeah.
Some 9mm ammo. Some Milwaukee 6 amps. I usually pack like 2 or 3 Milwaukee 6 amps or 8 amps. Towel.
Everything, basically everything.
Everything.
To this is like a turnkey setup. So you get up in this,
Yeah, I
in
got a
this
lot of
truck.
stuff.
You don't necessarily need to pack it with anything besides food.
And then this is the guy right here. If you want to start camp fast,
Yeah, instant fire.
just throw one of those on.
Okay.
Disconnect it and throw it back in.
Full size, pretty big, decent sized Dometic.
CFX 35.
How does this come down? Yeah, let's see this thing.
CFX 35 on an alu-cab drop tray.
Okay. So that makes getting beers really easy.
You gotta have quick access to cold Coors Lights.
Yes.
It's very important. Or some vitamin water or more beef jerky or whatever you got.
Okay.
So that thing's pretty cool. And then,
So you have an Auxbee in the back. I've never seen that setup. Usually people run it in the front.
yep.
Are you running two?
An aux beam in the rear, a Switch Pro SP 9100 in the front, and then an S-Tech 12 circuit switch in the front.
Okay, so what does this control?
So this controls pretty much everything back here. So you have a blue light on a magnet. This helps with bugs. If you just
that's
need one
cool.
blue light to access all the cables for the Dometic back here. So I have a Dometic PLB40 that is plugged into the 12-volt direct on the truck. And then that PLB40 powers the CFX 35. So if I need to get to my cables or to my cubby, that's what that blue light is for right there. Then we have 2 green lights on a swivel back bracket right there, just in case I need to get to my recovery box. Guy right here. Oh, this is my camp scene light right here. So if you're at camp, it's super
that's
dark.
cool.
You have a KC Cyclone right there underneath the truck that just lights all this up amber style. And then I have 2, call it like drawer system scene lights or drawer system chase lights, however you want to refer to it. So when you're at camp, it lights up camp all the way around.
I see you got matching ones up top. Is that the same? Or those are different?
Those are KC Cyclones, yep. But
Okay.
those are on a bracket that this guy makes on Etsy, 4Runner Matt. He makes those. Those are pretty sick. And then these are my top lights. So the only non-KC lights on the whole truck are these 4 RLB store top Goose Gear plate lights. So there's 4 on all corners that light that up. And then that switch handles the red. Those are good for the bugs if you're like cooking. You know, you got the descent off-road table. You got your camp set up. Boom, that lights all that up. And then you got the Gulwing lights as well.
So speaking of Gulwings, so you have a Molly panel that's functional on both sides.
Yep.
A lot of people slap them onto the side. You're essentially only bound to just one side use, right?
Yeah.
So you got both sides Gulwings access on both sides. So
Yep.
okay.
And then there's one more light in here on a pressure switch. So that's what this switch handles right here. I don't know if you can see that coming on or not. but this is on a pressure switch. So as long as that's on, then it triggers a pressure switch in the rear and turns it off.
You wired this yourself?
All of it, yeah.
Damn, 12-volt Bob out here.
12-volt gang, bro.
Dang,
Yeah,
okay.
let's
all
go.
right.
And then recovery gear in the Zargas box, and then more recovery gear. So this is like primary recovery gear. So just a recovery rope, 30-foot recovery rope, and then a 10-foot recovery bridle. And then you have soft shackles, like 3 or 4 soft shackles in there. And then all this is being held down by a perfect bungee and then a rope roller from Roller Cam.
So when you go camp, if you need to bring like additional gear, you just throw it in the back seat?
So camp is a little bit different than this setup. This is like I'm going wheeling for the day setup, but if it's a camp setup, I have a front runner box that sits on top of that, and then 2 front runner boxes that sit right here.
Okay.
And then this guy goes in the back right there.
Okay, so you can still carry passengers,
For sure.
the whole crew, if need to.
So the
Okay.
bulk of everything usually goes back here. And then all the camp stuff, like the camp pantry, the camp kitchen, the camp like miscellaneous, that all goes in the front runner boxes.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yep.
Let's see what kind of control panel we have in the front.
Okay.
See that cockpit? That cockpit.
Cockpit.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Well, shoot, man, I don't even know where to start.
Well, okay.
All right, so the main event here, I see this is like where everything gets mounted. So this is for your phone, for navigation, or what?
Yep, the ICS Fab dash mount with
Okay.
an ICS Fab phone mount with another RAM mount, the scan gauge, the
What is
Midland.
that?
That's a Midland,
Okay.
hardwired. We're not using today because we're running ham. With 2 more USB ports right here. Then I got 2 more USB ports right there with a digital readout on what my battery voltage is at. So that'll read whatever my battery voltage is at any time. So if I need to see that on the fly, I can see it right there. Or it's also on my scan gauge.
If you need to power any extra accessories, you can just tap into one of the USBs up front.
Tap into a USB, 1, 2, 3, have 2 more back there with digital readouts on the voltage. Pretty much everything you need.
Okay, so I see a bunch of switches on the bottom. Is that for all the lighting?
This is a S-Tech 12 circuit switch that's broken down into 2 individual 6 circuit boxes.
So are these all the KC lights?
These are the majority of the KC lights, yeah. Again, the only lights that are not KC are the 4 RLB store rock lights on top of the drawer system.
Okay.
But a lot of the KCs up front are handled by the 12 circuit switch, and then I have a Switch Pro SP9100 over here that has 8 circuits.
Is that hooked up to anything right now?
That's hooked up to the Pro 6, ditch lights, scene lights, chase lights, and my compressor.
How did you remember all this? Yeah.
Hey, question. How many lights do you have?
Yeah.
51.
Actually.
51?
Yes, 51 lights.
51 light 4Runner. 51 light. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, bro, this is why I rep the KC gang.
Dang. Okay. Wait, what'd you do there?
I just popped off the cap.
They just pop off like that?
Well, yeah, that's the TrailMade shift knob.
Okay, right on.
So you can swap out these caps with whatever you want at any time.
Okay.
And
So-
then just in case any of those break, I have the Boss Strongbox center console safe. You know, I need to keep my other shift knobs protected. You know, so I got extra shift knobs in here. You know, if you need an extra shift knob
and
at
if you
any
need to switch them
time,
out anytime,
you know, we're good.
yeah.
We got extra shift knobs.
Yeah. Just a
What do you not have in this car?
yeah, it's a quick release shift knob.
It's a quick release, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go. A couple extra Midland radios. That's pretty much it, though.
That's pretty much it.
And a carbon fiber steering wheel to top it off.
Okay, well, let's see. Is there any wiring, anything else on the hood?
Yeah, we
Under
should
the hood?
definitely look under the hood. All right.
Let's go see.
See a cool air intake.
So this is absolutely stunning right now because I did like a 2-hour detail on it like 3 months ago. So also this truck is for sale. It's going to be for sale soon.
Soonish.
Soonish.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so clean right now, because I detailed the engine bay, tried to detail the rest of the truck, but we're out here now doing the rig checks. So that's why it looks so clean now. It doesn't ever look this clean.
Is this where all the power, all the circuitry comes in right here?
This is where the majority of all the switches run to in the cab. So all of the 12 circuit switches are run over there. That's the S-Tech stuff right there. The kit's pretty bulky though. You can see like there's a lot of harnesses and wires that come out of it. I would prefer to just have one closed format 12 circuit box instead of 2 6-circuit boxes. So that's just what it is. It's tied to 2 individual breakers right there. And then you have pretty much everything Switch Pro SP9100 right here. and then a 6-circuit Blue Sea System fuse block right here with a bus bar and then a terminal bar, and then everything wired obviously with red heat shrink, black heat shrink, all braided sleeve. Everything is as clean and as OCD as you can possibly get it without being like professional stellar build.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is top-notch work. I mean, super clean. We hardly ever see anything this clean that's done by other people. Like this is really nice work. So I see just one battery.
Yeah, just a North Star 27F.
So I saw you have a power bank, additional power bank in the back. That's just kind of
The
emergency.
PLB40,
Yeah.
just to run the fridge. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Is that
then we
thing
got some-
connected? Is that also tapped into?
Nope, that's just plugged into the back.
Okay.
The inverter.
Oh, okay.
Well, not the inverter, but the direct 12 volt.
The factory?
Yep.
Okay,
Right
so
in the
easy.
rear.
Just plug it in and go.
Super easy. You plug
Yeah.
that in and then plug the PLB40 into the fridge, and then it's done.
Okay. Additional lights in case your truck is broken down.
Underhood lights.
If you need to
Yep, we
swap
got 4 KC Cyclones as underhood lights. And then one of the coolest mods on the truck, I think, is where my compressor is mounted. And that's right here. So I have a running for tacos behind the grill mount with an ARB coupler with like this
So you can
custom
see- yeah,
bracket
there
that
you
I
go.
made. And then cut out a hole, obviously, in the radiator cover right here. And then you just pop it on and boom, air up.
You fab your own bracket?
I did, yeah.
Brennan Fab?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
BG Fab.
BG Fab.
Uh-huh, BG
Yeah.
Fab.
BFG Fab.
Yeah, BG Fab. Let's go.
Okay, so TRD intake.
Yep.
Pretty clean. Not too much performance mods, no tunes or anything like that.
No, just an exhaust, a MagnaFlow Overland Series exhaust, and the TRD intake. That's it.
How about a supercharger?
No supercharger. Oh, and a JLT Performance catch can.
Of course. Top it off.
Yep.
All right, Brennan. Well, thank you for letting us tag along on this epic trail, Northern California. This is great conditions. Wonderful day. A little snow dusting.
Super
Everything's
pretty.
beautiful. So, in our tradition, this truck has officially been RigChecked. All right, BG, this is for you.
Yes.
You decide where you put this.
It's a tough call, dude.
Let's cover up the little dingy, little scratch.
You want to cover this up?
I don't know. You decide.
That could be a good spot.
You gotta let them know. Boom.
Ooh, that does look pretty good right there. Is it even?
That's even.
Is it level?
All right, now you gotta slap that thing. No, you gotta slap. Bam!
Oh, did that just move? I think it moved a little.
Oh! Whoa! What's going on?
It's not sticking.
Okay, get the torch. Get the torch. Get it out.
But what the hell, but
This is perfect.
It's too cold. It's freezing.
It's fucking hell
All right,
cold.
let's warm this thing up, man.
First ever rig check where you had to torch one of these?
Yeah, this might be the first one. I mean, it is chilly.
It's gonna be hot. Are you gonna grab that or am I gonna grab
No,
that?
it's not gonna be that. No.
Warm up the bumper instead.
Yeah, that's gonna stick just fine. There you go.
Some good pressure on it.
Look.
Ow, it's hot.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Especially now that it's the steel is still hot. It's like fusing.
Here, yeah.
You can literally torch it right now a little bit.
You know what would
No,
work
no,
better?
I wouldn't.
You know what would work better on that is some liquid nails fuse it max.
Hey, he wants to get hooked up. Get the man a sponsorship. Just get him a 12 pack of.
I just need one tube.
We had the most least resistant badge. Now it's the most
That's
adhesive
not
badge.
going anywhere.
Yeah.
There's only one way it can be more heated on there. And you know how.
Liquid nails fuse it max.
All right, cut.
All right, let's get warmed up.
That was good,
Thanks, man. Yeah, that was good.
dude.
You want me to
watch
change?
it.
You want me to cut some wood?